Hello everyone, welcome to Officers Adda 24/7, the special YouTube series of your LRAB subject. Hope so you are all well. All are you just waiting for the LRAB exam whether it may be postponed or not. But don't worry, don't think about that. This is a big surprise for all of you that the 3000 plus MCQ question batch is going to be start from 24 of January 2022. You know, the other 24/7 team is just, want a selection as much as possible in JAIIB and CAIIB in 2022. So that's why we are making a small effort so that you can easily crack your JAIIB as well as your CAIIB exam. So this batch is really very special to all of you because now 24 January, this batch is going to be start and all the exam of JAIIB, whether it may be LRAB, PPB and this one, it may be start from the last of February or the first week of your March. So that's why this batch is specially made for all those candidates who are just giving the exam of January 2022. So this is very important one. This batch is very important. In this one, the LRAB will be taught by me. This PPB will teach by Praveen sir, and your AFB will be taught by this. 3000 question, it means 1000 question per subject, 1000 plus question per subject. And what is the special things about this LRAB session? First of all, this batch is going to be held in a bilingual language, but the language doesn't matter. You have to see the questions of each of the following particular. Okay, so in this one, especially in LRAB, in 1 minute you have to solve the one question, so that in 1 hour, because LRAB class is going to be held 1 hour each day, so 1 hour you have to do the 60 question in each day, and at least we will cover it 15 to 17 days. We will cover the 1000 questions of your LRAB. So this is very important. You have to use the code Y391 to take this batch. A very good questions are there in the 3000 plus MCQ batch. Okay, so this batch is going to be start from 24 January. In the last of the slide, I will tell you that how to take this batch, how to purchase this batch. Okay, and in nowadays this batch is going on, and I'm really very happy that the student who have joined this batch, they are really giving the very their confidence level is rising day by day. Why? Because they are doing an excellent job in the case study batch. Why? Because there is a quick revision of LRABs there, plus quick revision plus case study question they are solving in a very good manner, in a very correct manner. So that's why I am very happy. Today in the morning, because this LRAB session always held at the 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Today my it's make my day. Why? Because mostly student had given me the right answer, because 125 case study question in 1 day we are solving only 13 questions. So our target is that in 10 days we will cover 130 plus question in LRB, and this is really first of all appreciable for those students who have just taken part in this session, and they are they are just making me happy that ma'am, see, we are just doing the well job in this one. Okay, and that's great to them. Okay, now today question is very important, because in today we are just going to do the case study question. Case study questions are very important, because if you want to gain the 15 marks, the 2 marks question generally come in the case study question. So that's why this is very important. So in today's class we are going to start the case study question, and please read the question 2 or 3 times while before giving me the answer. Okay, now the first one. Bank A and the Bank B Bank A and the Bank B have been combined into the single bank, okay, where Bank A survived and Bank B lost its corporate identity. This is called what? This is called alliance, merger, acquisition and consolidation. You know, in the morning batch, one of my student is following the, exact manner what I said from the first day, that from each question try to learn that from which act the question is belong, what are the important contents and what is the exact section if it is written, if it is in the question. So for the first one, the exact answer will be, quickly give me reply. In the case study questions, some questions are very silly one, so that you can easily, this type of question can become in a 1 marks or in a half marks. Okay, this one. Tell me the exact answer of first one. For the first one, the exact answer is that merger will be the exact answer. Okay, merger is the right answer. Now, second one. Mr. Raj, this is a factual based question. Okay, Mr. Raj had issued a check for rupees 5 lakh and the check was dishonored due to the insufficiency of fund. Okay, Mr. Raj may be punished. This is very important. In each act you have to learn the imprisonment section and the important content. Quickly tell me the exact answer of this one. What will be the exact answer of this second question, that what will be the punishment of this? So for the second one, you have to learn that question in the check. Whatever wrongful act you have done, you have to give the twice this amount of the check, or with the both, that is imprisonment up to 2 years, and which may twice the amount of the check. So this is the exact answer of this one. And kindly, the time is there in which you can just write a one-liner of each question. So that's why it's a request to all of you. Time is there. Just make a one-liner of your LRAB. I'm just talking about the LRAB syllabus, and focus on this one-liner sentence, because your exam date will be come at sudden. So that's why be prepared. Prevention is better than cure. So just prevent yourself by just making a one-liner, so that you can easily revise before the exam. No need to see all the question again before the exam. Okay, so this will be the exact answer. Now third one. Mr. Raz issue a power of attorney. Power of attorney means simply principal and agent relationship in favor of Mr. Ram in 10/4/2001 and dies, and this person dies in 15/10/2001. Okay, your branch received the 2 checks through the clearing house on 25/10/2021, one of which is signed by Mr. Raj on 8/10/2021, and the second was signed by Mr. Ram in 23/10 this. Which check will be paid? Third one. Mr. Raj issue a power of attorney. Power of attorney means simply I'm just entrusting my authority to the other person to just work under my behalf. So Mr. Raj issue a power of attorney in favor of Mr. Ram, okay, in this. Dies 5/10, okay, 15/10/2021. Your branch received the 2 check through the clearing house, that is 25/10/2021, and one of which is signed by Mr. Raj on 8/10, and the second is signed by Mr. Ram on this. What will be the exact answer? This is very good one. The both check will be paid, returned, will be paid as well as signed before death, or the check signed by Mr. will pay as he alive. As he alive. So the third one, the exact answer is, that is the both check will be returned, because you have to see the exact date in this question. After just writing this question, writing this date in a sequence manner, you can exactly know that the check will be returned in this case. Okay, now next one. ABC branch received the garnishing order in the name of its customer, Mr. Raj. So in this one, the garnishing order is the important content of this question and has the following deposits accounts with your branch. Okay, which of this can be attached under this garnishing order? Tell me. Raj, executor of Ram Dickey's. Raj, enterprise in which Mr. Raj is one of the partner. Joint saving account with his wife, or none of the above. Fourth one. Garnishing order is simply, suppose this is the company in which X is the employee, okay, and suppose X had taken the 10 lakh loan from the bank. So if the X person is not executor of Ram Dickey's enterprise in which one of the partners saving, this is not the exact answer. So this is the correct answer is that the none of the above is the exact answer. Okay, so for the fourth one, D will be the exact answer. Okay, because none of the 3 points comes under the order of, that is garnishing order, that is given by the court. Okay, now fifth one, this is very important. The ABC banks made a payment of a check with the following endorsement. In which of the following cases the payment will be not deemed to be the payment in due course? For this, before reading the option, you have to know the exact answer, that is in section 10 of the Negotiable Instrument Act, in which the payment in due course is given. Payment in due course simply means, suppose if I had taken the check of another person in which the sign is there but the name is not mentioned, and if I just take the check and without any guilty intention, without any negligence, but in good faith, if I just take the check and just deposit it in the bank, so in that case I have a good faith, no negligence, that is called payment in due course. So what will be the exact answer of this one, which will be not deemed to be the payment in due course? Fifth one. Endorsement by X to Y, Y to Z, this to this. Okay. Fifth one. Endorsement by X, the pay, in favor of Mr. Y while the check is having pay's account crossing. See, endorsement by X. Endorsement by X, the pay, in favor of Mr. Y, the check is not negotiable. This is not the exact one. C is not the exact answer. The check is in the favor of Mr. Raj. Check is in the favor of Mr. Raj. D. The endorsement by Shanti's wife, Mr. Raj, while the check is in the favor. This is also not the exact answer. Fifth one. Endorsement, this is not the exact answer. This is the exact answer. That is B is the exact answer. Why? So you have to understand first of all the concept of the payment in due course. Then after, you can easily understand the concept, that is endorsement by X, the pay. Okay, this is the exact answer. Now next one, sixth. A and his wife have a locker in the joint's name. Okay, A is the person and his wife B have a locker in the joint names, and A is residing abroad. Okay, B informs about the loss of key of the locker and asks for the breaking open the locker, which is not the correct option. Bank will not accept the request. Bank can accept on the basis of indemnity. Bank can accept the request accompanied by the power of attorney in the favor from A. Tell me the exact answer of sixth one. Is not correct. Okay, which of the following is not correct? Not correct. Okay, always try to see the What will be the exact answer of this one? For the sixth one, the exact answer is that only first and second. So C, that is third point, that the bank can accept the request accompanied by the power of attorney in the favor from this one A. This is the exact answer of sixth one. Okay. So try to understand, first of all, you know, in this question, that is simply based on the, you know, a bank, you know, you are just giving the JAIIB exam, JAIIB, that is totally related to the bank. So every act of LRAB, you know, every act of your LRAB syllabus is also the part of your banking laws. So you have to understand, first of all, the terms that is used in the banking system. So that term you have to relate with the act of your LRAB. So that's why in LRAB, whatever act is there, in every act there is a connection in the banking terms. Okay, so this is the exact answer. 6A is the exact answer. Okay, now 7th, a company through an advertisement offered to pay rupees 10,000 to anyone who gets the flu after drinking their cold mixture. A person who took the cough mixture connected flu and filed action to recover 10,000 from the pharmaceutical company. What will be the exact answer? You know, in this one, a company is there, the company advertise and offer. Okay, the company advertise and offer, suppose in the newspaper that the company will pay 10,000 rupees to any person who get flu after drinking their cough mixture. It means they are giving the guarantee in their cough mixture that whoever will drink this cough mixture, the flu will be not happen to him or her. So that company also, you know, ready to pay 10,000 who get flu. Means after drinking the flu, if anyone got this flu, anyone got this, you know, this one flu, then the company will pay 10,000 rupees. Okay, this is simply the advertisement that they had added in the newspaper. Now, a person who took the cough mixture, a person came, he just purchased that this one syrup, and he just when he just drink the syrup, he just connected the flu. It means the flu is happened to him. Okay, now he filed a action to recover the 10,000 from the pharmaceutical company. So you have to give me the answer whether the company have to pay this 10,000 rupees to a person or not. Tell me. 7th one, the company is not liable to pay as the offer was not made to any one person. It was a general offer that needed to no communication of acceptance. The person should have communicated his acceptance to the company and none of the above. First of all, if the company have advertised in this newspaper that if anyone will drink this syrup, that's the cough mixture, then the flu will not happen. If happen, then the 10,000 rupees will be paid. So if the ad is there, so you can say that this ad is called the general offer. It means that offer is to all people. This offer is to all people. So if the one person just drink this cough syrup and he just contact with the flu, so in that case there is a breach of, you know, the breach is, you can say the infringement is there on the behalf of company. So that's why the company will be liable. So the company will be liable. In this sentence, it is written that the company was liable. Now, this offer is C, general offer. So general offer is given. General means that advertisement is to all the people, not for the particular person. So that's why if the company had, you know, promised to pay, so in that case the B will be the exact answer, that this is a general offer and no communication of acceptance, therefore the company is liable. Simple. You can also just use your logic that if the company is already written in the advertisement, it means that the company have already deposited this much of amount in this one bank, and the company can give to that person in which the advertisement will not true. Advertisement will not come in the true. Okay. So this is the exact answer. 7th one, B will be the exact answer. Okay. So in that case, the company have to give the 10,000 rupees to that person, okay? Otherwise, the person can also, file a case in the consumer court. Now, 8.1. It is the characteristic of the English mortgage that what? The personal liability of the mortgager remains notwithstanding the absolute transfer of the property to the mortgagee. Okay, it is about the English mortgage. So, for that thing you have to understand, the types of mortgage is very, very important. The personal liability of the mortgager remains notwithstanding the absolute transfer of the property to the mortgagee. In case of default in payment of mortgage money, the mortgagee has a right to sell the mortgage property outside the court transfer. Okay, both A and B and none of the above. 8.1. Exactly, in the English mortgage there is the absolute transfer of the property to the mortgagee. This is right. Default in the payment money, if there is a default in this, the mortgagee have a right to sell the mortgage property. This is exactly right. So, for the 8.1, the exact answer is, that is C is the exact answer, okay. Now, 9th. Y's current account is overdrawn by 12,500. The bank can exercise right of set off. Set off means simply how to settle the money. So, what will be the exact answer of this 9th one? Set off always, suppose if this is a bank, bank 2, same branch is there. If X person has taken 10 lakh rupees from this bank and deposited 15 lakh in this bank. So, suppose if 10 lakh is not paid by X person, so the bank 1 can contact the bank 2 to just settle this 15 lakh rupees to the loan amount. So, for this one the exact answer is 9th one, the exact answer is D is the right answer, okay. Now, 10th one. A patient in a lunatic asylum means simply, if lunatic asylum means the period, it means the period in which the lunatic person is a sane person. Sane means just like us, okay. Lunatic period means the period in which the person is sane. So, who is at the interval of sound mind, may contract, may not contract, may contract during those interval when he is of sound mind, may contract only after he becomes completely of sound mind. 10th one. What will be the exact answer of 10th one? Tenth one, the exact answer is 10th. In a lunatic asylum is the period in which the lunatic person is the sane person. So, if the lunatic person suppose is the sane in within the 1 hour, so within 1 hour he can do the contract. So, C will be the exact answer of this one. C is the exact answer of this one, okay. So, hope so you enjoy the questions of today's session, okay, because today's question is generally based on your case study question. And first of all, just kindly tell me your score, and next thing I just want to show you that how to purchase the 3000 batch, 3000 question, that is very, very important. So, first of all, you have to go to the Adda store, okay. Those who are new in this session, don't forget to like and subscribe this session and shares among your friends, okay. So, first of all, you have to open this one, scroll, you have to click on JAIIB and CAIIB. After this, you have to click on JAIIB My June, okay. If you click on JAIIB My June, then you can easily see that 3000 MCQ question batch. This is very, very important one. Those who have filled up the form who are just going to do the exam of January session. So, you have to click on this session. You can see the exact date. PPB will be start from 14 February, 7:30 AM to 9 AM, okay. LRAB 24 January, AFB 31 January, 9 AM to 10:30 PM. This is very important. The actual price, if you want to purchase the actual price, you have to use the coupon code, that is Y391. Y391. After that, click on you can see the actual price only 1379.77 paisa. This is the actual rate of this session, and this is very important batch. So kindly purchase this batch so that you can easily, you know, there are Adda 24/7 is giving you the very much question. If you compare from the other other institute, I think Adda has provided you the much question so that you can easily crack your question. And what you have to do with question in LRAB, I already told you that how to solve the question. Okay, so this is all about this one. Okay, you can also see the study plan. Okay, and what I always used to focus, to just be focused on the JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. In 1 year you have to crack, because 2002 is the last year in which you have to revise the syllabus which is going on, but in 2023 the syllabus is totally changed. So that's why it's a request to all of you to focus on this JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapack also. This is the very, you know, in the nominal price you can purchase this one. The price is not actual this 45,000, the actual price is, I think, nominal 10,000, less than 10,000 is there. So use the code Y391 for this JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, and just make a target that yes, we have to clear the JAIIB and CAIIB in 2022. That's it. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box.